Hey guys, KingJGrim here. I'm about to react to EA's E3 press conference. Obviously very interesting. I don't really know what to expect. Hopefully an apology for everything they've done to us gamers this last year. So it will be interesting. It'll start in about 3.5 minutes. And it seems like they will focus on Anthem, Battlefield 5, EA Sports, which, you know, is always a fun time. So yeah, let's just jump straight into it, and yeah, let's hope for the best. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. How's that looking for the people actually sitting there?
To EA Play, I'm Intro Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm
well,
both
she's
a
better than the
gamer
guy
and
who
a
talked
fan.
about the Need
So
for
they
Speed
invited me
game
to come and
last
host
year.
the show.
What up, guys?
Okay, Battlefield 5. I did not play much of Battlefield 1. And all the controversy of this game is real stupid, like realism.
It's Royale. It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicle.
And this
Does everybody have to
even more epic,
follow trends?
fighting across multiple maps and modes. Welcome to your next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even featuring music.
Alright. Wow me. It looks dope. Where exactly are they? Where is this taking place? Is it Swedish or Norwegian? Nordlys? Yeah, I mean, it's Scandinavian. Nordlys, that's Aurora Borealis. Nordlys, Northern Lights. Okay, that's cool. I haven't played a FIFA game since N64.
Mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis, tu tens de continuar.
And the only thing I remember about it is this bird mascot or character that ran on the globe. Didn't this game look really bad on Nintendo Switch?
Of only 350,000 people
or am I wrong?
Qualify.
Yeah, you can download and play the entire game right now for free.
Oh. I might actually try it if it's free.
Good morning. EA Sports, FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests.
Hey everybody, what's up? So I'm here sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, and I just happen to... Someone's super excited about that man on PC, right? Yeah! So, you guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass.
This is too vague. I don't know who
we
Respawn Entertainment
a little
is.
Tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be.
Oh,
and we're gonna
okay. Yeah, it's a Star Wars RPG.
Now.
Yeah, I'm not going to
you guys
trust
got
the
any guesses?
Is Jedi Fallen Order.
Again.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah.
Respawn Entertainment. What have they done in the
maybe,
past?
maybe next year.
My name is Dennis.
Titanfall,
I work
Titanfall
at
2.
DICE in Stockholm on Star Wars Battlefront 2. I'm really happy
They made
and excited
Titanfall.
to be here to...
Notice how they've only talked about games and not shown? Okay, please. Anything cool? New? Anything? Oh, it's Unravel. I did not get to play the first one, but I did love the presentation that the guy was standing up on there and talking, because he seemed passionate and terrified. So As there's a sequel, I guess it means that it did fine. Hopefully. You know, sales-wise, because EA, I don't know if Unravel was exclusive, or EA published it, or it, I don't know, maybe they did, but they have a tendency to shut down studios if they don't sell that well. Hey, there he is! Martin Salin.
You find hope.
Multiplayer?
And you form a new bond.
Again, I don't know anything of the original.
It's rekindled. So I guess I'll jump in at this.
So, if you're a single player, you can select one of the two color players to control single of them, or if it's multiplayer, you both can play, obviously. I'm intrigued. I don't remember why I didn't pick up the first one, but having a multiplayer would be a lot of fun to try out. Okay, I like that there are several types of stages. I don't know if it's stages, but you have a bit of an industrial area, you have the woods, and that's good. Fiery woods, rainy weather. It seems to really use blur to its advantage. Unravel 2. Rekindle your spark.
But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right. You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
Oh, wow.
So thank you,
I like
Martin,
it.
and thank you to the team at
Very good.
Is this real?
I'm intrigued already, wow.
This world that I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me.
Oh God.
Touches my soul. I'm no child of destiny and no fortune's son. I've just chased you so long now. I'm too weak to run.
I like how it changes from really clear colors, bright like this. Yet because depression, I guess it goes into the loneliness and depression of that, it can get really dark and dreary. So, huh. Okay, I'm intrigued. I really am. I'm not intrigued.
New mobile game in a live winner-take-all head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing.
Do they have so little to show that they show us mobile games?
The red side of the room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night.
I feel like I have to do it, no one else is applauding.
What you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals. Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy.
Remember when people loved Command & Conquer and we wanted to... Didn't EA kill off the creators? I think Anthem is like BioWare's last stand. If Anthem fails, BioWare is down, and that's just painful as a Mass Effect fan. And when I say Mass Effect, I do not mean Andromeda. I mean real Mass Effect. I just really hope that they will not do a gameplay segment where they are talking over as if, you know, they are real gamers.
The thing that's really interesting about this, it's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is seeing the same thing.
So,
and this is what
like an MMO.
About our world. It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus. And this is a single player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really
But isn't that just Age of Conan?
And by doing
the online game?
We're able to combine that
the single player and the multiplayer kind of
a single player story.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear
no.
from our community
that's not a good thing.
when they've finished, Mass Effect or
Because everybody says like, yeah, we have like a 10-year plan, and then
Anthem in a way
people jump off the game and then they start making a sequel. Like,
and it could be anything.
when has it ever worked?
With a character that you've grown to love.
Yeah, violent storms, mutated creatures, gigantic monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe
So
don't
Fallout 4, when you have to go to the
how much work goes
toxic
into
sea
creating
place where you need the power armor.
their IP, as we've been saying. Now,
I'm sorry, I'm really negative, I know, but
Mark, you mentioned the storms.
you need to show something new, you need to grab our attention, you can't just talk about it.
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things. Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
We call them javelins, and there are 4, and they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger,
So classes.
and then there's the Colossus,
The tank.
the Interceptor, and finally the Storm.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to
Yeah,
use.
that's
based on your
cool.
mood,
That's cool.
Based on the mission you want to engage it, or the javelin.
But only 4?
So
Will we be able to
really what this allows
customize
us-
them?
What kind of customization options will be available
perfect.
in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual geometry.
I saw a Mass Effect one,
We want teams to be able to do this
an
as
N7
well.
armor.
And because you're going to be using
But they only showed color differences, they did not show any new armor pieces, from what I saw.
Brought that up because how about we show a little gameplay? Yeah?
Please?
You guys want that?
Freelancer, time to get to work. Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So.
Okay, so I lost space on my camera just when they showed Anthem gameplay, and I can just say straight out that I will show some gameplay. I don't know. I'm not blown away. It's so stupid every time they just stop off a gameplay section when it's about to get interesting with a boss or whatever. But yeah, that's stupid. So overall, not something special. I would give it a 6 out of 10 maybe. I was overall a bit. I mean, Anthem is overall just a new Destiny, like their Destiny. They didn't really show anything that brought me excitement. They talked about they wanted to somehow tie together single player and online multiplayer, but the thing is we've seen that before. That's not anything new. And I'm also a bit salty that they did Command & Conquer into a mobile game when it was such a loved franchise. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, but obviously I know that many people are. And to see that EA kind of just murdered it like this, and not just letting it die, but now turning it into a mobile, is really stupid. It doesn't make me overall hate. It makes me a bit bitter, I suppose. I do have a little list there. Over Yarny 2, I didn't play the first one, so that's good. It's not super exciting, but I like passion projects, so I guess I will try that out. I didn't get to try the first one. The thing I was mostly interested in, or I had some intrigue in, is the game called Sea of Solitude. Mostly because of the art style and how it just looked. The spokeswoman talked a bit too much at the beginning, so I lost kind of interest. But overall, I'm intrigued. I want to see more. Or maybe I don't want to see more, I just want to play it as soon as possible. But yeah, it's... that's the game I'm probably most fascinated by. I find it a bit funny that Call of Duty has kind of taken away the single-player campaign, which Call of Duty, like, those single-player campaigns of the old Call of Duties, they were amazing, when I played them at least. So seeing them just throwing it out because we're gonna make a Battle Royale is kind of funny when we see that Battlefield 5 will have a single-player mode, but also Battle Royale. They spoke Norwegian, seemingly, and I'm not gonna say that I like that, because Norway never is in the limelight of anything. So that actually makes me want to buy the game. Will it make me love it? Obviously not, but Nordlys, I mean, that's kind of cool. It's a slow start for E3. It's not as horrible as EA has done before. I remember the one time they had Pelé over, like the football player. That was boring, but if you're not interested in that. But overall, yeah, 6 out of 10. Kind of, yeah, 6 out of 10. I do hope for more interesting stuff for the days that will follow. That's my video reaction. I wanted to try a reaction this year to do that over the sort of talk thingy that I did last year. But yeah, whatever. If you enjoyed it, like, didn't, dislike, meh, then just meh. See ya.